Welcome y'all. Here with a 2K24 video. This is B Hayes, aka Admin B Hayes. I'm here to break down some of the 2K24 news that just dropped. Also give y'all my wish list for 2K24. I'm gonna be breaking it down in parts. It's gonna be a my player wish list, a Myleague wish list, which I'm about to do in a little bit. Gameplay, what I think they should add to the gameplay / takeaway. Gonna be a gameplay wish list, and then a game modes wish list. So that wish list is gonna be basically what I think they should add in, what game modes they should add in, what game modes should take out, and etc. But this right here is gonna be the Myleague wish list. But before we talk about the Myleague wish list, we're gonna talk about the 2K24 news that just dropped. So we got Kobe Bean Bryant, rest in peace. Kobe Bryant is going to be the cover, Mamba edition. We got 2 covers out, maybe more, but the first cover is going to be one with him and number 8 on it, and then the other one's going to be him, bald head Kobe. But Kobe Bean Bryant is going to be the cover of 2K24. So we got that news. We also got the news that NBA 2K24 will be crossplay. So hopefully they explain more about the crossplay and if all the modes will have crossplay, because I know Madden has crossplay, but it's only for head-to-head or something like that. So hopefully 2K has it for Myleague. But that's a little bit about 2K24 news that just dropped. Now let's get into the Myleague wish list for NBA 2K24. The reason why I wanted to start off with the Myleague wish list is because if you don't know, B Hayes, Admin B Hayes, I run a Myleague on Xbox for NBA 2K23. Been running it since 2K20, I believe. It's called Just Hoop, No Excuse. If you want to see some of the gameplay, it's all on my channel. Look at the description below. Do top 10 plays, regular season, playoff games, all that. So that's the reason why I wanted to start off with Myleague. And like I said before, I will be doing a my player wish list, a game modes, and a gameplay, what I want to see from 2K24 involving those things. So to start off with the Myleague, what I want to see is, most importantly, admin changes. So a tab that says admin changes. So what this means is when an admin does anything to the league, if he changes the settings, if he adjusts a player, if he adds a badge to a player, if he increases an attribute, anything of that nature, I want to see that pop up in a notification under the league that tells you admin has changed such and such. Or just have an individual tab that says admin adjustments or admin changes, and it shows every move that the admin has done to the league. That way you can see if any of the admins are cheating and adding on attribute points to their players, or adding on extra badges to their players, or taking badges away from other teams, or editing players during the season, or anything. But 2K24 needs to implement that admin changes tab, where you can just go search under the admin changes tab and see every move that the admin has done. So that's first and foremost. I think that's most importantly, is an admin changes tab. I want to see that in 2K24 Myleague. Another thing is for fantasy drafts. So fantasy draft Myleagues are tough because you can't skip picks. So during the Myleague fantasy draft, unlike Madden, you can't skip a pick. So in Madden, you can actually skip a pick if the user says, "Oh, I'm leaving for 15 minutes to go to the store. Can you skip my picks?" You can actually skip their pick when picks pops up, instead of on 2K where you have to wait the minute and 30 or however long it is for it to go all the way down to 0 and then pop to the next team. So we need to see in 2K24 for Myleague fantasy drafts a skip pick option where I can skip this team. Whenever it pops up, I'm just automatically skipping it every time. I'm just skipping their team every time, or just manually click and skip it for each team that is not there for the draft. So a skip button for a fantasy draft. Also a fantasy draft queue. So if I am not making the draft is at 9 p.m. and I can't make it till 10 to enter the draft, I can set up an actual queue before the draft opens, or maybe when the lobby opens, you can actually have a section where you can set up a queue where you can put the players that you want the most at the top of the list and create a whole list, and then the CPU picks from that list. So a fantasy draft queue, just like if you're doing fantasy football, fantasy basketball, in real life, you can set up a queue of the top players you rank that you want the CPU to draft ahead of a certain player. So you might want a player that's overall 80. You want to pick him higher or before a player that's rated 83, because that's your player. You know his form, you know his tendencies, you know how to play with him. Even though he's a lower rating, you want to pick him before a higher rated player, so you can put that player above the higher rated player on the fantasy draft queue. And the CPU, if you're not picking, if you have it on auto draft, the CPU will actually pick that player above the other one. It's a queue, just like it is in real life. 2K, I don't know why it doesn't have that on the game, but that would be great. Now, the hard part would be figuring out whether let you be able to set up the fantasy draft queue when the lobby opens, or set it up before the draft lobby even opens, so you can just set it up from the start. And that would be the hard part, because a lot of admins don't open the lobby until 5 minutes before the actual draft, so that would be tough. So I don't know, maybe they can implement something where you can see the rosters when you join the league. The lobby isn't open, so you don't know what pick you have, but you can set up your queue based off what roster the admin has implemented, but you still don't know what number you have. So that would be a good idea. That is huge, a fantasy draft queue. Madden should add that too. And as you will realize, I'm taking a lot of stuff from the Madden franchise that NBA 2K doesn't have, because Madden franchise is top tier compared to NBA 2K's. I believe 2K gameplay is better and things of that nature, because I'm a basketball head, but the way Madden do their franchise is top tier. So that's that. So we got fantasy draft queue and admin changes tab, and also to be able to skip picks for certain teams if they're not available. Another thing they need to have that Madden has in their actual franchise is contract extensions. So 2K has contract extensions in their menu, but you can't do nothing with it. It's like a glitch. It's nothing you can do. So they need to actually make contract extensions work, where you can extend a player, or if he has a team option, you can actually pick up that option on the contract before the off season, before everybody else has dibs on it. Where it's just, if he's on your team, you can pick up that option and you don't even have to worry about him becoming a free agent in the off season. So contract extensions need to work similar to how Madden does it, where it pops up a certain week. It says you can negotiate a contract with this player week 15, week 14, or you can negotiate a contract with this player now, so you don't have to fight against everybody when the off season pops up. That's very important. Contract extensions. Myleague, NBA 2k24 should implement is the custom playbooks. So Madden does custom playbooks where you can create your own playbook, which you can in NBA 2K23. In the previous, you can pick plays and put them in a custom playbook, but you can't save that playbook where you have that playbook and you can play with that same playbook and play now, or you play with that same playbook in any other mode, my team, and any other mode that you want. You can just switch that playbook and it'll automatically be saved all your plays that you want. You have to, every new Myleague, you have to implement plays and actually manually create from the start, create a playbook. You can't save that playbook and take it with you, which Madden does. They allow you to create custom playbooks and let you take it across each mode. So NBA 2K24 needs to implement that for Myleague. They also need to let you save gameplay settings. Now they do this in the game, but I don't get why they don't do this for Myleague. They let you save your gameplay settings for my team. So every game you go into, if you have, for instance, let's say I want to play tight on Luka Doncic and I have tight on him, they let you save those gameplay settings for each team. So I don't know why my league doesn't do it, but my team, they allow you to do it. So That's another thing that they need to implement is saved playbooks and saved gameplay settings across teams. 2K lets you go in and set a gameplay setting for each individual team before the game, but it doesn't save correctly. So just do a general gameplay setting and let it save, like similar to how they do it in my team. If you play my team, you know what I'm talking about. All-star voting, that's a glitch in 2K23 Myleague. It says it has an all-star voting tab, but when you click it, it's nothing. So that would be cool. Something minor, but that would be cool if they fix that tab and just reward their users for having a good season. It would be also, I know 2K won't do this, but it would be awesome if they could implement an all-star game within the season, where in the middle of the season, just like how it is in real life, the good players, they get voted in, and then you have an actual all-star game similar to all-star team up within the season of online. But I know that's kind of far-fetched, but that would be pretty cool. They should add in VC. So when you play or complete a full game in Myleague online, let you earn some VC, maybe 300, 500 VC, but you have to finish the complete game and then you earn the VC. It's an online matchup, so I don't understand why they won't give you VC. It's like playing head to head, or it's like playing rec where they give you VC. So because then that means more people would play Myleague because you're getting VC, and then that would transfer to your my player. So, but I know 2K is kind of money hungry. So, but hey, that's above my pay grade. The option to relocate, that should be able to be turned on or turned off by the admin. So some leagues let you relocate and let you rebrand teams. That should be an option in the settings for the admins to be able to control whether they want their league to be able to do that on their own. So for instance, I'm an admin, I would turn that option off because I don't want people relocating and changing their jerseys and stuff. Obviously you can tell the league not to do that, but if you get one rebel who does it, it's a possible glitch for the league. So it should be an option where you can turn that on and off in the beginnings or lock that setting. Injury glitch, obviously everybody who's played Myleague know if you turn injuries off, sometimes they still happen. It's an actual workaround for that I figured out, and I have a video on that on my page, how you turn injuries completely off. But most admins don't know how to do that. So actually, when you turn the injuries off, make injuries not happen at all in 2K. Sometimes you turn them off and you simulate a game and the injury still happens. Accurate award races. So it's a tab in 2K where it says award races, and it shows you who's leader and MVP and sixth man of the year and rookie of the year. Sometimes that's not accurate because when you trade a player, that player that was just traded jumps up to the top of the list for the award. So let's say I got Giannis and I traded him for, I don't know, two pieces, let's say Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns. Once I trade them, sometimes they'll pop that person that I just traded for and got on my team, pop them up to the top of the MVP list. It's weird. It's like a glitch. So what they need to do for 2K24 Myleague is fix that glitch and make it accurate. As you know, for the 2K24 news, they dropped crossplay. They announced that crossplay will be in 2K24, so I'm hoping that it'll be across all modes. I know Madden has crossplay, but you can't use it in franchise mode, so it's weird. So I'm hoping 2K24 allows you to use crossplay in Myleague, and we could play users from PlayStation can play Xbox users and vice versa. Don't add in PC users because they be doing mods and all that stuff, but that would make the Myleague community much bigger and so much more competitive because you got PlayStation users versus Xbox users. So you can do a certain league where all the Xbox users go to the east and all the PlayStation users goes to the west, and then you fight it out and figure out who's the best console, stuff like that. So that would be crossplay. Hopefully they implement that for Myleague, unlike Madden. Allow the part admins or the co-admins, what they call them on 2K, allow the co-admins to kick users. It's a glitch right now where it says you can kick the user. If you're a co-admin, it allows you to click the user and it says kick, and you click kick it, but they don't get kicked from the league. Only the head admin can do it, which is weird. It's a glitch that they need to fix for that. Sometimes the admin can't be on at the time, and a certain user's trying to do some crazy stuff and they need to be kicked immediately. So allow the co-admins to kick users. Some good stuff here. A lot of things that people overlook in Myleague. I don't know if 2K really likes to make changes to Myleague because it's not a money maker. It's kind of an alternate mode to my team, and my team makes all the money, so that's where they make a lot of changes. But I mean, I'm here to look out for the Myleague guys. I'm an admin myself and been doing this since 2K20, and it's just some of the things that they need to fix that can make it perfect. It would make 2K really good. They need to fix the glitch where sim games do not count. When you finish a game, sometimes your stats doesn't save for that game. The game counts, but the stats are weird. It's not the stats that you had in the game. Also need to fix where it's a glitch sometimes in season 2 where you sim a game and it doesn't actually show the ending of the game. So you sim it and then it dashboards you, and then that basically means your league is glitched. They need to fix that. That's a glitch that kills leagues and really hurts my leagues, because you go through that a couple times and people are just done with it. They're going to a different mode. So we need to fix that. Also need to fix a glitch that where you receive a trade, it says you received a trade and you click it to look at it, but you can't do anything after you look at it. You can look at it and you can either decline it or you can accept it, but you can't look at it and back out and then go back to the menu. It's just you're stuck. So you either got to sign it, accept it, or decline it, and that's it. That's the only way you can get out of that screen. So I don't even know if the 2K devs know that they got these glitches in Myleague, because I don't think they really pay attention like that. But like I said, I'm looking out for the Myleague guys. So in summary, just some of these things have to be fixed, like the glitches, and some of the things I would like implemented, like the fantasy draft queue and the skipping of picks on fantasy draft. It'll just make Myleague so much better. So let me know how y'all think, how y'all feel on this. Are you excited for 2K24? We got crossplay coming. We got a Kobe Mamba, Black Mamba edition, and it's a lot coming. We got Summer League going on. A little bit more on 2K24. My prediction is I think they're going to drop the trailer during, if they don't drop it in the morning like they usually do. My prediction is that I think they're just going to drop it during the Summer League game, during the Spurs Summer League game when they play at night. There'll be a Victor's debut and they know everybody's going to be watching, so they might drop the trailer in a TV spot, or they might do both. They might drop it in the morning for everybody and then drop that trailer during the actual TV broadcast game. It's going to be a cinematic trailer for 2K24. You know, they just dropped the cover today, or they just dropped the cover, so you know they gotta have a gameplay to come out with it. But the thing they need to do is league ban, so you should be able to ban a gamer tag from joining your league. A setting where you can turn off where users can invite anybody to the league. So right now, any user can just invite anybody to your league if it's an open team. They should have an option where the admins can actually turn that off, so no users can do any invites. And they should also have a list where you can ban certain users from joining, or you can ban certain gamer tags from joining your actual Myleague. Just because some of these users out here are toxic and be trying to break your Myleague. And that's about it, man. So thanks y'all for tuning in. Like I said before, I'm gonna have a Myleague wish list and a game modes and gameplay wish list as well coming up here in a little bit. Let me know if y'all excited for 2K24. Check out the content. Just Hoop, no excuse. Admin B Hayes signing out. Peace.